Did the shorts cover? And what we talking about, bro? All right, guys, in this video, I want to talk with you about what the rest of 2023 is going to look like, what the models predict for earnings per share in Q2 through Q4. And we're going to be using the estimate of $9 billion for domestic box office. That is coming from thenumbers.com. That is this yellow line right here. You can see it says 9.015 billion estimated for 2023. We know that Q1 is already locked in at 1.7 billion. That means we have 7.3 billion to distribute over 3 quarters remaining this year. And we looked at the movie titles and made some estimates by quarter of what domestic box office is going to look like. So we're going to pull up that spreadsheet, but first I wanted to highlight this article in Deadline about Adam Aaron, relaxed and confident about AMC's future. Adam talks about the growing box office, what we talk with you guys about every day here on this channel. And we expect 2023 to be much better than 2022 and 2024 to be better than 2023. We are in an industry where revenues are growing, much different than a lot of the other money-losing companies out there that are dealing with falling revenues like Bed Bath & Beyond. Adam Aaron says that the icing on the cake for this year would be approval of the settlement, as that would pave the way for the company to raise cash that it needs. And he highlights, while there were about 70 big wide release movies last year, we're expecting 100 to 110 this year and possibly even more in 2024. Another great thing that he pointed out is the sharp pivot to theatrical releases by both studios and streaming companies. And you guys already know about that. And he put a little plug in for AMC popcorn at the bottom of the article. And yes, I was able to pick up a box of the microwave popcorn. I might do a live in a little bit and try this out for the first time. I did have to hunt all over the city to find this. When I looked on the website and checked the local stores in my area to see who had it in stock, several of them said they had it. I showed up and the shelves were empty. You guys are buying the hell out of that stuff. Good job. Now let's look at the spreadsheet, what you all came here for. We already talked about Q1 in a previous video, and I just showed you that experts are predicting for the entirety of 2023 a $9 billion domestic box office. So as I mentioned a few minutes ago at the beginning of this video, I took that $9 billion and spread it out over each quarter this year, knowing that we already have 1.7 billion in the bag. Looking at the movies for Q2, we're expecting that Q2 is going to be the big quarter, and I put in 3.3 billion estimated for Q2, the one we're in right now, April, May, and June. Q3 back around 1.7 billion, and Q4 with the movies that we have lined up for Q4, if they deliver, if they hit, $2.3 billion. Now, do you want to know what that means for earnings per share? Yes, you do. Let's scroll down and do the big reveal. If we were able to hit 3.3 billion this quarter in Q2, if all of these big movies we're expecting do phenomenally well, 13 cents positive earnings per share. And that's not counting popcorn or anything else. This is movie admissions and concessions alone. $186 million net profit for Q2. Q3 drops back down to negative 16 cents, just like the one we just finished, Q1. And Q4, almost break even, negative 1 cent. If you want to know what 2024 could look like if the industry is able to hit 12 billion domestic box office, imagine that Q2 with positive 186 net profit per quarter and positive 13 cents earnings per share. Imagine that every quarter in 2024 looked like Q2 could be this year. Positive. Remember, these numbers are my model estimates only. There are a lot of assumptions in here that the industry is going to hit 9 billion in domestic box office, and it does not include any benefit or impact from the retail popcorn sales. So it could potentially be even better than this. Thank you for watching, guys. I am Tony Denaro, and I will see you on the next video.